something special about a Saturday night game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Spins away from the defender. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Pauser. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So UCLA's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game, because this linebacking crew can be exploited. Looking for the edge, it's Knight. Powers through the defender. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin.
Lets it fly. Leaping grab for a big gain.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And the Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Knight. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Making side adjustments here. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Touchdown, UCLA! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Dropping back, it's Pauser. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Iamaleava. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Might be changing the route. 4th down, Iamaleava. Snags it, and there's running room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Grove. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Throwing. Iamaleava takes the easy completion. Breaks into the open. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes him. The 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Bruins. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets the give. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Bruins! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the Illinois sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up with the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to get rid of it.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Flips it out in the flat. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's the Iamaleava to throw. Using the quick game. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Running inside. It's Knight. Could be an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the the sticks with the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
In the red area, it's Knight. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the move, it's Knight. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Valentine. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Illinois sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys?
All right, Holly. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. They'll toss it to the left. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. So they're facing third and short from the 25. The option look. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Valentine. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Hauser. Caught behind the line, it's Perry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Woods. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They give it to him again. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hacks close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Caught, and he's got room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bruins!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
On to attempt the try. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava makes the grab. It's Ellis. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Iamaleava. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs...
Has it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Bruins! His 17th touchdown of the season and 3rd of this game.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech taking on the number 3 team, the Clemson Tigers.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Bruins head coach coming out of the locker room. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They need the 40 to convert here on third down. Play action. Iamaleava unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football.
Makes the grab in their space. Brought down at the 10-yard line and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Throwing, Iamaleava. Got it behind the line. It's Knight. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Wants to adjust the pattern. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UCLA! And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. To the air, it's Hauser. Got his man in the middle. There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Illini generating momentum through the air. Let's see if they go back to it. Takes a handoff. It's Valentine. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's second and 14. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early.
Snags it, and he's open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a big play. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot inbounds.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense. They're going to need more of them to get back in this football game, but I like the first drive aggressiveness by this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football.
Touchdown, Illinois! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the UCLA sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Right back to the well. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Imaliava on the play action. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And how about this young fella who's slinging the pill, man? His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets the back moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Hauser. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
You know, nowadays, so many people go for it on fourth down, so maybe it causes people to be more aggressive on third down. You ain't going for it now. Third and long, and I bring the blitz, and I get home. No fourth down for you.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Play fake, Iamaleava. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step 1.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Grove. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
The Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Might be calling a hot route. Iamaleava to the air again. Under fire. Finds his man open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Iamaleava. He'll pull it down and run. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bruins. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. Back to pass, it's Boyd. They're setting up the screen. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Big fella fighting for every inch, but he will not get there, and it'll be 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off-play action on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They just haven't been able to hold up and protect the quarterback, and now they face 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Boyd. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Looking for more room. The 20.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost ready.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Knight. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field.